Hi guys, my name is Taylor, and today I'm going to talk about how to plan a trip. So I'm going to share my presentation. So the first thing you want to consider when you're planning a trip is budgeting. You want to save enough money to be able to go on this trip, and you want to look at the different costs that comes with traveling to your destination. So for example, if you need to take a plane, you would need to research the plane ticket prices and save up for that amount of money. Also, if you plan to go to restaurants, hotels, and do a lot of shopping, you definitely want to consider that. Also, there are ways to minimize certain areas on your trip. So, for example, maybe instead of taking a plane, you take a train if possible, or maybe take a car ride with someone. Food as well, maybe instead of going out to restaurants every day on your trip, you can eat in and maybe buy something from the store and cook where you're staying. Hotels also, maybe if possible, you can stay with a friend. And then shopping, maybe limit certain areas where you shop at so you don't spend as much money. And then the next thing with your destination, you really want to research your hotels, your restaurants, and the different sites. Make sure you're getting the best prices. And then booking, you want to book your flight or hotel if you choose to do so. And then research. Research is definitely a big thing. You want to study the area, maybe study the laws there if you're going outside the country. Study the language there if they speak a different language than you. Study the different restaurants where the sites there. Also, depending where you go, I would study possibly the culture there because certain areas the culture's different and you don't want to be too much of an outsider. I think it's best to try to fit in as best you can with the culture. Therefore, you get a better experience. But definitely research a lot about your area. It can also help enhance your trip because you can coincide what you learned to your trip experience itself. When it comes to packing, especially when you're going on planes, definitely look at the requirements. There's certain like bottle sizes that you can't have on the planes, or the difference between carry-on and certain types of luggage that you really need to look at to make sure you don't have any problems. And certain things aren't allowed on planes as well. So definitely take a look at that. And then when it comes to packing, just in general, even if you're not on a plane, you want to try to minimize where you can. A lot of the stuff that you pack, you may not even use, but it's also good to have emergency stuff as well. So try to minimize where you can because it's a lot to take with you. And if you don't really need it, it's just going to be a hassle. But overall, I hope you can take what I have gathered here and take it into consideration, and hopefully you can enjoy your trip. So that's all I have, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.